Hey everybody, AJ here. I wanted to jump in and just plug for a quick minute here on my YouTube page. I have a new podcast out. For some of you that are close to me, you know I've been working on this for quite a while. Last summer, I went into a maximum security prison in Pennsylvania, a women's correctional facility, with Dr. Kathryn Whiteley, who is a feminist criminologist. And we had the opportunity to sit down with 10 women who are facing life sentences convicted for murder. When you hear their stories or you hear about their lives, it's often from other places, other people, whether that's someone writing an article, someone covering the murder and sensationalizing the crime. You don't directly hear from them. So this is a really good opportunity just to hear from these women directly. And we're approaching this from an educational lens. Because here in Pennsylvania, when you get life in prison, it means life in prison. We interviewed a woman who has been in there for over 50 years. So it's just a really great opportunity to be able to go in and do something really worthwhile through a form of a podcast. The podcast is called Self-Identities, Conversations with Convicted Women. It is now available today across every platform for podcasting, including iTunes, Spotify, you name it, it's out there. Today marks the day that we released the introduction episode to the podcast, which is just giving a setup for Dr. Kathryn Whiteley and her work. For people who are not aware of what she has been doing over the last couple decades, she has traveled around the world interviewing women that are facing life sentences. It is her life work, it is her passion. And it was great being able to team up with her and go into Muncy, a maximum security prison, and interview these women. I think this is going to be a really powerful podcast. I would love for everyone to check it out. Every Thursday from today on will be a new episode. So through January into February, there'll be 10 episodes featuring 10 different women that you'll be able to hear from their stories. Now, in these episodes, you will not hear about the crime that they have committed. This is about who they are as people. It's been a really worthwhile project being able to work on this. It was very emotional, very moving. We had gone into the prison for a number of days. Some of the women talk about growing up, their life before prison, when they were younger. Some of them talk about what it's like working in prison, having a job. They talk about all kinds of things. And I think it's just a really great opportunity for people to learn a little bit about what it's like inside a maximum security prison for women here in Pennsylvania. So without further ado, I would love for you to go check it out. I will drop a link down below where you can find the podcast on Spotify and iTunes and a couple other platforms. Tell your friends and keep posted, because every Thursday there will be a new episode, including next Thursday, which will be the actual first interview we have that will go live. I hope you enjoy this project. It's been a long time in the making, and I'm really happy that it's finally coming to be published now.